Hey, what's up guys, Steve here, and welcome back to another truck and logistics simulator video. And I'd like to thank, for this episode, the developers Aerosoft and also Simula Games for allowing me early access to the latest update. So for those that are aware, there's a big 1.02 update available for the game with a lot of changes and enhancements to the driving update. So let's head on over to single player and we'll start showing what we have updated in the game and what we can try out that's different. So as you will see, we have some new graphics on the vehicle. So one of the newest things is that it's got a new vehicle painting, lighting and physics overhaul of the vehicle. So you can see better reflections on the cars. So let's head on over and we'll take this car for a spin. Also, one of the other things that was made available in the game is this new ability for the brakes to overheat. So when you're either stopping a lot or when you're towing a lot of weight, or in a truck when you've got a lot of weight on board, you will see the brake discs will eventually start to glow red. We'll carry on driving backwards and forwards at high speed and start to see them glow. There you go, you can just see them start to glow orange there. And the more you do it, the redder they'll get, and eventually they will start to degrade in terms of braking performance. So yeah, just something that's, I guess, as you are potentially towing stuff and as you are getting more and more weight on the car and stress and strain on the brakes, it's going to happen, you know, eventually. I believe from what I've read, and we'll find out in a second when we head maybe further down, is these will actually glow so red, almost white hot, that they will effectively then stop you from stopping, effectively, and your braking capacity will become dramatically different. So there you go, you can see that it's glowing a bit more orange now, and then just constant braking and accelerating. There you go, you see even more orange and a little bit more. There we go, so almost bright orange, almost red, with the more that goes on, and yeah, there you go, see. So yeah, eventually, as I say, it will glow almost like white hot. There you go, look, so you can see the braking distances are now starting to increase, and brakes are becoming less efficient, and you can see they're glowing more and more red, or orange, sorry, with each braking manoeuvre. And you'll notice that as we stop on the brakes, the distances now will start getting further and further. If you couple that with adding weight to the back like a trailer or a caravan, then as I say, it will also impact that as well. We'll maybe try a little bit later in the game with a real load and see how it goes. So yeah, as you can see, there you go, it glows almost white hot, and it's basically just stops it from working. You can see there we didn't actually stop moving. So put it again, and then white hot again, and then let's go backwards, and you'll see that it will almost like you'll brake, and then it kind of just won't stop at all. It will just kind of like carry on. So yeah, so that's one of the big changes. Obviously graphics is the other. You can see there the reflections of the building are better in it. There we go, and there you go. As you can see, we end up with such poor braking capabilities, we've gone straight through the fence. But yeah, as I see graphics on it, as say reflections and stuff, have also increased and have got better on that one as well. So that's pretty cool. So that's one of the big major changes that have become available. So let's pick a different car, and we'll show you something else that has changed in the game. So there's quite a lot of changes. A full change log will be available when the update comes out for everyone. Other things including redesigns of some of the trucks. So a couple of the Scania and the MAN trucks have got a change. Things like the minivans have also got a bit of an update to the braking facilities as well, and things like hubcaps fly off. Again, we'll try that a little bit closer. So let's try this one, because this is in theory something with a little bit more weight behind it in terms of the flatbed truck. And yeah, we'll see how that gone. As I say, other bits and pieces include something which I've not tried because I haven't tried a manual shift. Is on the controllers. You can do manual gearboxes, as well as I suppose obviously wheel and pedals as we've been using generally. We are doing this on a controller, but as I say, haven't set up the manual shift yet. The recovery system is also supposed to have got a better overhaul, and where it places you, that will be something to try a bit later. No doubt we will probably end up crashing into some point, and there's a whole load of other updates available with multiplayer as well. cameras have also apparently changed as well, so we'll see that as we get in. But yeah, let's try and see how quickly it takes to actually get the brakes over temperature on this one. So you can see the brakes there. Also, I think wheel slips also become a bit more realistic in terms of wheel spin and stuff. So let's carry on, and let's really jam on the brakes on this one, and you hopefully see the brakes starting to glow red. Not so much. Okay, let's see if we can do this again with a bit more speed. Kind of, it's not heating up as quickly, but then I suppose we did get the Audi quite hot quite quickly, and it really didn't kind of lose it. You can see the unloaded axle there has actually quite a bit of wheel spin on it. There you go, you can just about see them starting to glow orange there, and there we go, just glows a bit hotter as we start doing that. So yeah, so that's the pickup trucks as well, and as you can see with this one, the reflections and the quality of the paint job on it is much better. Now looks a little bit more deep in terms of the colours. You'll also notice that the vehicle's been fitted with daytime running lights as well. You can see it there at the front there. So all vehicles now have daytime running lights as well as headlights, and they will come on at night. So we'll probably try and do a vehicle at night and look at that one. Also, one of the other things that's been improved is the handling model. So things like when it gets close to tipping over, the axle articulation is a little bit more forgiving, I think, from what I understand, in terms of the way that it will move. So yeah, that's pretty much everything on the braking system, and hopefully, as I say, on the graphics side. So as mentioned, yeah, trucks and stuff have had a bit of an improvement. The base trucks are still the same. As you mentioned, the Scania and the MAN have got a slightly better graphics on it. This one is just a better paint job. You can see the reflections of the vans and stuff, also the different things in the background. Yeah, Scania, as I say, and the MAN have got both upgrades. The MAN has got better physics. You've seen the cab, or you will see in a minute, the cab sort of wobbling a bit more, and also the lights and stuff. So let's show you a job. So let's try loading up this car transporter, and we'll see what else is there. Part of obviously the upgrade to things like axle articulation and suspension setup, we'll see independent axles now, so you'll see wheels and stuff start to adjust and move, and kind of like, I guess, you be better independent of each other, whereas before they used to be sort of like cross axles. But we'll show a bit of that one in a minute. But yeah, as you get the cars on the truck, you should be able to see maybe a little bit more of that as it comes along. So let's put this one on. Yeah, you can just about see there with the getting up on the ramp there, it does kind of flex each individual side of suspension. There you go, you can see it there better. Yeah, so each individual side as it gets on, I say more so than it did previously, which is really good. And then obviously we'll try that out in a bit more. Maybe we'll go off-roading at the end and see how it looks on there. Cool, that's good. So that one will go there, and then we'll get one more on here. Been a while since I've actually done a mission or a job in this game, because it's been a while since we were last here. So let's try and actually do this. Cool, there we go, and then that's fine, that should be all there. Yep, let's raise this up. Almost forgot what I was doing for a minute there. Cool, so that one's up, and then let's load the next one on. Only two more to go, and yeah, on there. So yeah, as mentioned, you've got the extra space there for getting the van up and over, and then yeah, get this one on where the green slot is. So that should hopefully, there you go, get on. We should be good to go. Alright, so on to the last truck here. So let's get this one on. But yeah, as I say, quite a lot of updates into this particular main update of the game. As I say, there'll be more stuff coming out as becomes available. We've also, I believe, got the new DLC, which essentially has got new cars and stuff in it. So yeah, so as we mentioned, this is the new truck design. So there's a number of things on this one. As you'll notice, the when braking, the cab itself moves. Obviously, you've got the daytime running light. You've also got the 3D style headlight, which apparently has been redesigned, and the kingpin design of the trailers and truck have also been fully redesigned. So if we stamp on the brakes here, you can kind of see the cab wiggle a little bit as it goes in. Sorry, let's try and get this camera movement to the right place so I can actually see. There you go, you can see the cab sort of move forwards and backwards as you would, I guess you kind of expect. You also notice the daytime driving lights just on this particular one, so let's get us in. Apparently it's also got a new sat-nav screen, but we'll when I was recording this I forgot to look inside, so let's try going back there. Perfect. And then let's connect up. There we go. So as you can see, it's all aboard, all loaded up. Probably what we will do is just try forward, maybe try looking at this in the dark, because apparently there's loads of other bits. So yeah, so as you can see, the lights are new. Say it now lights up the ground effect better, and also the rear lights and also the reversing lights actually now show behind you, so you can see much better amount of light reflected back against it. And you'll also notice that the trailer lights, so the side lights on the trailer, are now also much brighter and show it. There's also an update to the American truck as well, which also has much brighter marker lights and exterior design as well, although it's not as I say, not branded like the MAN or the Scania. So yeah, so as I say, it's a nice addition, a nice change, I guess one that's going to be useful when you are using this truck at night. But yeah, let's just park this up here, and then we'll head on to the next one, which is trying out one of the four-wheel drives with the axle articulation. Right, so here we are. We've recovered our one of these trucks to a position of usefulness, not downside. So as you can see, with this one, with the much better inertia for the suspension, you can see you can kind of tip it off the edge here, and you can get a wheel off the air in the grounds. Now, axle articulation on 4x4s is, you know, and off-roaders and stuff is pretty key in terms of being able to balance the car on wheels. Oh, we've gone into a tree. But yeah, getting say a wheel off the ground is a good show of the vehicle's off-road ability, and also the suspension travel. So yeah, again, there you go. You can see that it's got one wheel off the ground, the front ones are down, and the the rear right hand side is off the ground, and the rear left is fully compressed. So yeah, again, just something little, just a little design, and I know that is something that they wanted to do. Ooh, nearly hit that one. And also you can see here at night the effect on the paintwork for reflections and lens flare and stuff like that is really good. And again, something that's a much better way, I think, than it was previously. It just makes the graphics look much deeper and much more quality, I guess. So, as we mentioned, the next bit is in the little Nemo vans. So with this particular one, again, obviously, as well as all the usual graphics and stuff like that, as I say, the damage model has been changed slightly to allow the hubcaps to come flying off. So what we'll do is we'll find something nice and solid to hit. Oh, we'll also check the suspension on this one too. So you'll probably find, yep, independence, fronts are better, and obviously rear are a little bit more movable. And yeah, let's find a lamppost, say, and let's see what happens. So there you go. So wheel trim's come off. That one's still on. Wheel trim's gone somewhere. Oh yeah, look, there it is in the road. Yeah, so it comes flying off. I don't know if it's got collision model. Oh, that one's okay. I wasn't expecting to be able to mount that. I was expecting that to just hit it. But okay, let's give us a chance to try recovery. So let's click that. And as you can see, it actually places us on a road rather than just in the middle of nowhere. So there you go, you can see the wheel hubcap comes off and obviously does hit us, so it does have a collision model as well. And then when you go backwards into it, I'm sure this rear one will come off as well. There we go, that's come off, and then we've got one more, so we'll try not to completely destroy the van, but we'll try and get all four hubcaps off. So it's just like every other little van that we see driving around with. It's been slightly beaten up and got no wheel trims on. Pretty much like an Amazon delivery van, to be fair. But yeah, so that's the van. As I say, you've got the new lighting effects on this one as well, so they light up the road better. rear reversing lights light it up, and also, as I say, I believe the new street lights also fade in and out much better than they did before. I don't know whether headlights and stuff on this one look exactly the same, just the bit on the ground looks a little bit different, and I think indicators and stuff are pretty similar. So yeah, most of the stuff on this van has remained the same, which is good, because as I say, I don't think there was too much sort of wrong with these other vans in terms of the way that they worked. Yeah, there you go. You see indicators pretty much the same. So maybe, as I say, these are still pretty much similar to it. Other bits and pieces, yeah, I think that's pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll try this car out with a trailer now. So we'll show some of the improved designs to it and the way that it works. There is also, from what I understand, a new an improved way with the trailers. So when you're going downhill, they are better physics, and it stops the trailers from skidding when going downhill, and stops the car from skidding as much going downhill. We'll see that in a minute, I guess, going forwards. But yeah, other than that, it's the same. A lot of sort of quality of life enhancements, I guess, in terms of the graphics on this. Obviously, they say just flicking through the changelog while we're doing this video. So forgive me, I did the video first and then produced the voiceover after, because I knew that I was probably going to miss something if I didn't do it all. So just checking in case there's anything I've missed. The new camera, the dynamic camera, is supposedly available, so that's a bit easier. I mentioned bug fix. Yeah, that's all the same. Camber and tilt added to certain vehicles. Tilting of the axles and axles can be based on suspension compression, which we've seen. You can see the brake calipers glowing again, or sorry, brake discs glowing again, really there. So that's fine. Enhanced, there they go. Enhanced and modified wheel traction physics to significantly reduce unrealistic wheel slippage when you come to a full stop on hills. So yeah, I guess that's what we'll try and find out. I guess it just shows you that you don't skid for a long period of time. Yeah, as I say, all physics have been modified to make vehicles more controllable when close to tipping over. Trailers no longer disconnect when going 10 plus kilometers an hour, and when applying throttle, you can no longer stop the engine. So I haven't tried that, but that's there. Mentioned that, which is daytime driving lights, trailer brake reverse lights now illuminate, done that one. Mentioned the new trucks, new lighting setup, that's all the same. Oh, and adjustable, so yeah, traffic, vehicle indicators, brakes and headlights are brighter, so you can see them better. We'll probably notice that in a minute, or probably would have noticed it as we've been driving along, because yeah, it is easier to see. That was the only downside, was the sometimes, to say, at night you couldn't see the indicators and you'd end up crashing into the back of someone. Yeah, that car in front broke quite heavily, and you could see the brake lights quite obviously from a distance. We are still glowing extremely red on the brakes, so eventually I'm sure we will stop being able to brake. Yeah, there's also a new ultra reflection setting, allowing for higher resolution quality and increased refresh rate. I don't think I've got that set up in this game at the moment. Not sure my slightly aging PC would do that, but it is available there. And rocky textures on slopes have also been improved. I think that we have noticed when we were moving around with the pickup truck going up and down those hills. Other than that, yeah, as I say, reflections and mirror settings have been updated, which we've gone through. It does seem to be running smoother. I have noticed that. It does seem to be better optimized and seems to be running a lot smoother with a lot less judders, things like that. And then, yeah, as I say, there's a lot here on multiplayer. So we haven't really touched on multiplayer yet, and that isn't something that we have done at this stage. We will probably, I think this will be maybe followed up with another video after this, so we'll maybe get a chance to do that one. And other than that, yeah, as I say, there's a lot of bug fixes. There's about 10 or 15, which is mainly there. But as I say, we will Once the update comes out, obviously you have a chance to read through the change log. Obviously under embargo on this video until a certain time, so that is up until I think Sunday at 2 PM Central European summertime. I think that's about 1 o'clock on Sunday here in the UK. So I'll try and put this out close to that time, so you'll hopefully have a chance to watch it. But yeah, generally, I do think it's been a nice update to have. I think just the brakes on their own, the glowing red, I think is just a cool option. I'd probably just be happy with that, but obviously I know going forward in the future there's a few DLCs coming out. Obviously, I think they teased on the trailer for this the sports car and car transporter, like covered car transporter, like box trailer update as well, so that'd be pretty cool when it comes out as well, and I'm sure we will get to try that as soon as it's available for release. Oh god, okay, look, we're on the wrong side of the road already, so yeah, maybe a bit too much drinking, but yeah, as I say, you can see the cars in the front, definitely see the difference in the headlights and tail lights, much brighter from the back when it's in night time. So oh god, better get back on the road. Cool, so we're going to take a left here anyway. So yeah, we're almost we're pretty close to our drop-off destination here with this. I think we've got a bit of a windy road coming up, so that'll give us probably a chance to test out the brakes and stuff on this car. Go kind of like, there we go, you see it's still glowing red, so they don't seem to cool down very quickly. I think once they've got the heat in them, they tend to be pretty warm for much longer, and you just got to be careful, I guess, with that one of how you are braking. It'd be interesting to see what a fully loaded truck with all the bits and pieces on it, and then heavy speed and heavy braking is going to look like. I guess the car is probably one of the worst ones for this, because it's not really designed to be hauling heavy stuff in and for a long period of time up and down hills. But you can see there it's still glowing pretty red. God, driving's all over the place, so not used to using this. But yeah, our destination is coming up just up here on the right, and yeah, we'll drop this off. I don't think, because we've chosen an example route, I don't think we'll get paid anything for this, but not too worried about getting money on this occasion. Just more about trying out the updates, and you'll get to see my horrendous reverse parking again. So let's turn around and put in reverse. There you go. You can see how much the light has lit up everything and illuminates my horrendous driving. So let's go back, and then let's try this a little bit gently, trying to get this in the space without spending 10 minutes of this video me just trying to reverse. Amazing. And then back a little bit, back, and there we go. That should be good. There we go. So yeah, didn't get any money, got a little bit for parking, which is good. So yeah, so guys, that's been today's episode. I want to thank, as I say, Aerosoft and Simula Games. I'll probably pronounce that wrong, so apologies if I have, for the early access to this update. Really appreciative of that, and really humbled that the developer has reached out to us to try it after many a truck and logistics simulator video. They finally recognised it. So guys, if you have enjoyed the video, then please do smash that like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel and have liked the content with this, then please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click the bell notification icon so you can be updated when new episodes come out. And as always guys, if there's any questions, queries, comments or suggestions for future episodes, then please do put those in the comments section down below. But yeah guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for joining me, and I look forward to catching up with you all again soon. Take care, bye.
So can we just stop?